Yes, people. What is happening? Welcome to Saeed TV and welcome back to another episode. My favorite show of the week, man. Rivals Talk. I'm with my brother from another mother, man like Grizz Khan, denim jacket. Man's coming in with the euphemisms, you know what I'm saying? He's coming in swagged out. You know what I'm saying? Swagged
Yeah,
out today. What are you telling me?
insane. It's my favorite
I'm
show
not.
as well, man. This is becoming my favorite show. You know, we can relax. We can
Yeah,
relax on
man.
the show, man, and just talk. You know what I mean?
Abs-
I like this. Cuss Man United, big up Liverpool. You know, this is my
Oh,
favorite.
listen,
This is my
listen.
favorite show. But I don't know, man. You guys are making moves. I see, man. These breaking
Making
news.
moves, you know.
You're making
Listen,
moves in the market.
apparently, a big club like Man United shouldn't be making moves, and we should call it a Myrtle madness, and we should apologise to the Myrtle fanboys that a football director should be making adequate moves after the season we've had. This is expected, people. Ain't nobody give no apologies to a guy who's meant to do his job. You know what I mean? After the season we've had last season, I am not giving no
Right,
apologies
what's the
until I
story? What's the
see.
story? Fill me in. What's the story? I've been out
Listen,
and
the
about.
story
What's the
is,
story?
yeah,
Talk to me.
the story is, man, you got people propping up Myrtle Madness. And by the way, let me just tell you the story of Myrtle Madness here. I never invented that word, by the way. It was a cult of United fans. It was a group
Mm-hmm.
of United fans, which I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna name names, and people know who they are. The fanboys and whoever is associated to the Myrtle Madness crew, they know who they are. But they're trying to tell me that that there was gonna be a Myrtle Madness. So I assumed that we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
see some silence then. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, and by the end of it, we're gonna achieve what we need to achieve. That's what I interpret it as. So right now, I'm just waiting. But apparently, me waiting and me being skeptical about it is apparently negative. Why does everything? Let me just tell you something. Yeah? Why is it, yeah, that if you're not excited as someone else, you're deemed as negative? I don't understand that, people. I am burned by Man United Football Club. If I'm burned by Man United Football Club, that's my own kind of like, I don't know, my own kind of feelings that Man United have done this time and time again. And a few people changing positions and a few new boys coming in ain't going to cut it with me until I see what's going on. And by the end of the window, if we get our signings, I can say, you know what? Credit to whoever. Credit to John Myrtle. Credit to whoever. Until that, and Grizz Khan, I'm sorry, man. I want to see where this Myrtle madness is.
and
So,
you've got and
this,
you've got every right to be like that.
yep,
Every right to be, because why? I always say it to the Liverpool fan base. You have to
yeah,
speak on the evidence before you. You have to speak on the actions of the owners, of the
absolutely.
coach, of the team. Your
Mm,
team has dragged you through the worst seasons that you can remember.
yep,
Yes or no? So what have
absolutely.
you got to praise them for when they're doing their job that they should have done?
This is what I
Why?
mean. And you know
They
what it is, yeah?
the reason they you are in the position where you are is because they've done a crap job. Whether that's Myrtle, whether that's the Glaziers, whether that's the coach, whether that's the
Mm.
players.
My
So
feelings on
you
the whole
got
club, by
every
the way.
right. Absolutely,
Yeah.
you got every right to be
Mm.
pessimistic. It's
Mm.
when clubs like Man City or Liverpool's or clubs that are coming up the ranks have got no reason to be pessimistic
Yeah.
and gloomy, are being pessimistic and gloomy, then you cuss their ass. You people,
Absolutely.
you got every right to be angry,
Mm.
mortified, pissed off with your owners, with the way your club's being run and everything. So I'm with you, bro. They're doing the
Listen,
job.
you know what it is,
And,
yeah?
and
By the way, yeah, I don't put down. Yeah.
if
I
you've
don't
bought a
put anyone
random
down. Yeah,
if
go
you've
on, go on.
bought a random if you've bought a random left back from Feyenoord, and if you think that's the start of the new dawn and no era,
Mm.
a new era, be
But is it
excited.
good? To be fair, what watched him? He was a decent player.
No,
Uh,
I'm not denying that. I'm not denying
mm,
that. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, keep the same
mm.
energy in it, like for good
Okay,
and
okay.
bad.
For other signings,
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay. No, I hear you, man. I hear you. And you know what it is? We will delve into it. Apparently, Man United have hijacked the deal, which is good to see, man. You know, what I mean, United going in there and going with a kind of a positive approach. Big up to Zayn Miassi. He's always giving us banter, man. Jesus has signed for Arsenal season after we are challenging. Martinez is next. Listen, next season apparently challenging for the league, man. You know what I mean? Arsenal
But that's
fans are
what I'm
getting
saying. In
giddy.
it, that's
Not
yeah,
all
yeah,
Arsenal fans. Just say
yeah.
Miassi. Just say Miassi.
No,
Because
there's a
he's
lot of
very giddy.
Arsenal fans. The Arsenal fans are the best when the team's not playing football.
Yeah. You know what? I was
They're
going to
the
say that,
best. They're the
Yeah.
best. When the team's not playing football, they're the best.
Mm.
As soon as their team plays football, they just shut their mouths, innit? It's so silly.
Well,
On the off season, it's like Arsenal signings, players. Oh my God, this, that, hype
and
merchants.
then the start of the season, Arteta out, innit?
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
man. I've never seen a fan base like the Arsenal's, man. It's the biggest flip flop fan base ever, man. Ever.
That's why they got Amazon documentary coming out. Did you see the trailer, by the way? You know what I mean? They've listen.
I
It looks
see.
proper.
I ain't seen it yet, but it's just gonna be. I'm just gonna wait for the highlights and people to post 2-3 minute clips of just laughing at them and you know, I ain't got time to sit through like a comedy show like that, man. I got better comedy to watch. Man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Kevin Hart, man. I watch Kevin Hart. I don't want to watch Amazon and Arsenal, man.
Hey, listen, Grizz is on madness tonight. He's on smoke tonight, man.
No, I'm serious, innit? What are you going to learn from watching that? What are you going to learn?
It's a bit of entertainment, isn't it? It's a bit of entertainment.
It's entertainment.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's a comedy show, right? So I'd rather wait its turn. Yeah. So I got other comedies to watch before that. Yeah, man like Kevin Hart. You know what I mean? He's got one.
I think it's a bit overrated, to be honest with you, Kevin Hart.
No. I love Kevin Hart. Don't say nothing about Kevin Hart. I love. He makes me laugh.
The old school Kevin Hart, yeah, but not the new one, man. I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay. I get what you mean.
You think that's fair?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because I watched his latest one on Netflix and it was garbage, man.
Which one?
What you guys think?
Which one?
The new one.
Where he's trying to be where he's supposed to be someone else. I can't remember. My mind's gone blank.
No, the one on Netflix.
People, let us know which one he's talking about.
Yeah. I think it's. I don't know what it is yet, but the latest one on Netflix I didn't really enjoy. But listen, It is what it is, man. Big up to Felipe H. You go sending blessings to you too. Yeah, man. Big up to you, man. Love the quality of content. Saeed, are you worried about playing Liverpool so early on the season? Another 5-0. Of course, man. You have to be worried when you play Liverpool so early on, man. But I think equally, it's a new kind of manager coming in now. I think we won't get as beat as badly. Let me put that one for. I don't see us getting hammered at home. But listen, I think for me it'll be a difficult task to get a win against Liverpool. But listen, that would be the biggest boost for the season. If we could win Liverpool in the third game of the season, oh my God, mate, that would be absolutely beautiful. Big up to everybody who's watching right now, man. Make sure you smash a like on the video. I always kind of stress this, man, but it's always good to see you guys smashing the like on the video. It helps the channel very, very much. So if you can like the video, I know you guys love this show. Big up to everybody who's watching. I know you haven't seen Fuad for the last 2 weeks, but don't worry, people. He's just been busy. He will be back on the show. We will get Fuad. Big up to Jam. Agem, he will be back, man. He's just been busy the last couple of weeks, so hopefully we'll get him on the show soon. Zemiasi saying here, Grizz, you still don't have the Invincibles. Harry, Henry, and Dennis have your heart attack in the pocket. Have your attack in their pocket.
Yeah, look, I can't argue. There's a facts that you've spat there. We haven't got the Invincibles. That's it. You cling on to the Invincibles, man. I haven't got the Invincibles. I can't argue with that. I mean, so what's this, man? Talk to me.
So basically, yeah, this is from obviously Fabrizio Romano actually done it first, so we have to give him his props. But I'm just reading it from David Ornstein. He says, Man United agreement for Feyenoord left back Tyrell Malacia understood to be 50 million euros plus 2 million add-ons and sell-on clause. Lyon were offering 30 million and 2 million add-ons. Need to agree personal terms via Laurie Whitwell and so. Listen, it's a left back he knows full well from the Dutch league. It's he played against him, I think, in Ajax. I think he gave Anthony a horrid time. He played one in the Conference League. I don't know if you watched the Conference League final, but he played well there. I think for me, I looked at that fullback position and I had a feeling Ten Hag was going to look at that because I thought Man United are overlooking this one. Fullbacks are so key, aren't they, for how you play football, Grizz? In terms of you got Trent and Robertson, and you know what? Yeah. I think they're very, very key. As much as you say Mane and Salah have been keen for Liverpool for so many years, I think Trent and Robertson, what they've given you on the outlet, the assists, the you know what I mean? And you need them in this modern day football, Grizz. Fullbacks are key, man.
100%. There's no doubt about it. And I was hoping that your manager is going to overlook it, like you said, and not go for a left back. You know what I mean? And keep Shaw and what's the other one?
Argentina
No.
Tellez, you mean? Tellez.
Yeah. I was hoping he's going to keep Tellez and Shaw. You know what I mean? I was like gonna, but a sign of a good coach knows what the weaknesses are already. So he's gone in there and he knows that he needs a new left back. So big ups to Ten Hag because that's a pure Ten Hag signing. You can tell another one from the Dutch league, a league that he knows well. So he's see him week in, week out. I haven't seen the guy, to be honest with you, but
Mm.
You know what I mean? Everyone
He's
that's
a modern
saying,
day fullback. You know what you say now in this day and age, yeah.
mm,
I wish we could get the clips up. Obviously, we'll get copyrighted. But if you were to kind of look at a modern day fullback, I think
mm.
Shaw right now. I'll be honest with you, he's not a modern day fullback. He's not. He doesn't. He's for me. Like I said, what he offers for me is not it right now. It's the consistency that you need to have. You have to be up and down that touchline. You have to be agile. You have to be
What's wrong
physically
with him? Is
fit.
it injuries? Is it injuries killed him? Like,
I'll be
because
honest with you,
he
injuries
was
is a
that
bit
kind of fullback.
overrated. His injuries for me, that excuse is a bit too much for me. I think ultimately he isn't good enough. He hasn't been consistent enough. That's the bottom line, Grizz Khan, yeah. Ultimately, he's not been consistent. And for me, you have to have consistency. In this modern day now, Grizz, yeah, you have to have that consistency. If you don't have that consistency, you can't build on from it. And when you need to build up from the back, especially on the left and the right, you need to build up your play, especially the two centre-back. When you look at Van Dijk and Matip, yeah, they're very, very confident, aren't they, as centre backs? So then Robertson and Trent can almost say to themselves, you know what, we're going to push on now. And it gives them that almost freedom to go and push up right now. And that's what you need in this modern day. You need fullbacks that are able to push on and give you an outlet. 2v1. You're looking at Carvajal in the Champions League final. Look where he was.
Bro, Carvajal is a legend of the game.
Legend, man.
And you're spot on about. I mean, like Shaw was, because Shaw was one of the most highly rated youngsters, man. When he first arrived on the scene, man.
But
And
that's the key.
It was all about that overlapping and full of energy and everything. So I don't know what's gone wrong, man. I mean, but you could ask that for so many Man United players, like so many of them high hopes and then disappeared. I don't know. So you think Shaw's done as well? You don't think he's ever going to get that back? Because obviously this signing is going to be most probably first choice, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Big up Skullfuggery. Big up Skullfuggery in the chat, man. But you know what it is for me? I think, you know, we've got Europa League, but I'm looking at Ten Hag and I'm thinking, you know, he's probably watched the games. He's probably thinking Tellez isn't good enough. And he's probably analysed that and thought, you know what? I'm looking at the injury record of Shaw. He's thinking, right, I need to get that sorted out. I need to make sure this is done. I think Dalot right now, I'm not going to lie to you, I think is a bit suspect. But again, is it too many things to sort out all at once? I'm hearing Dumfries is a possibility, you know what I mean? But again, it's a key area, man. Obviously, the De Jong situation needs wrapping up as well, Grizz, man. That's getting a bit kind of like we're negotiating a deal, but again, it's taking a bit too long. But we're at the closing stages right now. But where else are you looking at Man United right now? Like critical areas that we need. Can we play De Jong as a low sick, by the way, in this league?
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's a lot of areas, absolutely a lot of areas that you need to fix up, bro. You tell me, bro. Fullbacks was definitely one. Yep. Would you say centre backs is one?
I think it is, but the problem is though, this is where people that were saying Murto madness, yeah. While we were sorting out De Jong, I think before that, we should have gone in for Timber. That would have been a very, very good, adequate centre-back that was young, promising. That would have been my pick. And then obviously, while we've been discussing the De Jong deal, Arsenal have gone in there for Martinez. I'm not saying that deal is done, but I'm saying Arsenal have come in there quickly. So again, have we made a mistake in not going for that centre-back first? Knowing that we knew how the De Jong situation might be a bit more complex. Sometimes you've got to sort out the deals that are very quick to do. So, but then again, people are saying we've got 6 centre backs, but they're not good enough. They're not good enough. People know that. People know that they're not good enough.
100%. I think he's got a massive job, man. And the quicker you start getting on it, the better for you. If he's got a left back in, De Jong, we keep hearing he's just literally matter of time.
Matter of time, yeah.
So that's what 80, 90. That's roughly about 90 million there, right? So are you saying you need a DM as well? Because I know you asked me, is he a DM?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
He's not
with the De Jong situation, yeah.
But I heard
the Premier League is unforgiving.
But I read today that Ten Hag's a big fan of Scott McTominay. What are you saying? What are you telling me?
I've seen that, you know, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That's a very. I have to, you know what I mean, judge it as I see it. You know them ones there right now. I can't be showing any emotion. Them kind of things there, yeah. Rashford apparently has come out and there's reports of him saying that he wants to have the the left-hand side position locked up for him. But again, it's all paper talk at the minute. I'm not sure there would be any leaks of that. I think it's maybe PR, it's maybe United tabloids, maybe trying to create a story because McTominay is one of the chosen child. I'm not sure, man. But for me, McTominay, no-go, people. Absolute no-go, man. We have to stay well clear of that one. You know what I mean? We have to make sure we find a balance in De Jong at the midfield. But
You don't trust. You don't trust your coach to sort this out.
It's know what it is, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. Again, me thinking that McTominay is a rubbish player versus me hoping that he does well is two different complete things. Every single fan wants a player to do well because if
no.
well,
I agree with you. You can not rate a player yourself, but appreciate what he does for the team and how the coach has put him into a system. Or you could be wrong and be humble about it and say, yeah, you know what, I was wrong about this guy. So time will tell. Time will tell with Scott McTominay. I genuinely think that. I ain't gonna say no.
No. You know what? Say it because for the purpose of the show.
No. We've done the purpose of the show, innit? You know what I'm gonna say. I think your manager's gonna like him. I just think he's gonna find a function for him, find a use for him. If he doesn't, no problem. Fair play to him. Scott McTominay will have a good career at I don't know, West Bromwich Albion or something, and then all will be forgotten.
West Bromwich Albion. You know what it is? I just feel like for me, when a player comes into training early, he shows he's committed, he shows he's this. I think a manager believes in that, and then until he sees it on the training ground, he then starts to say, and you know what it is? Yeah, I'll be honest with you, because he's given us so much kind of passion and whatnot, and the other players haven't shown it. I think that's the problem. When other players don't show it and you show it, you become almost the kind of the big guy, innit?
The hero,
basically, yeah. And that's
like why is man down. Like? Yeah, no, because what fans appreciate, and you're a match-going fan, so you see it.
And they appreciate it, man.
You appreciate someone who's not got the talent of someone else, but is busting his balls to do something.
Yeah.
So you appreciate that, but he's got to show obviously more than passion. That's what I'm looking to see. Under the new coach, let's see if he's got more than passion in it. Let him put him in a system. Let him put him in a structure that enables to get the best out of his strengths if he's got any. Surely he's got a couple of strengths.
Nate H is there saying, big up to you, bro. He goes, McTominay isn't the quality required to compete. And then Kevin Gimenez, big up to you, bro. He goes, can Fear be coached out? McTominay hides too much. For me, again, I'm not trying to dismiss qualities of Ten Hag's coaching abilities, but I think the emphasis on get the ball and let's move now. I think there won't be any way to hide because at the end of the day, Rangnick is a full-on coach. Ten Hag is a full-on coach. Rangnick was there as interim, and the expectations might have been just to give you all. Now it's a case of quality with the actual added pressure to kind of play now. You know what I mean? And actually go out there and be confident. I think they're the two key elements of that, man. You know what I'm saying to you? So I think time is going to tell, man. I just look at it, Grizz, yeah? With the De Jong situation, I know we'll talk about it in various other platforms and that there, but is it key to find that balance in midfield with another midfielder? Are United playing a dangerous game just having De Jong in there without a kind of I would say a natural number 6? People say that, De Jong is a 6.
Say it. I agree.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because for me, the Premier League is not forgiving. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm just looking at it from a Premier League perspective of what you see week in, week out. Is that teams, what they try to do, they press you, they cause manic, they overload the midfield as well. And when you have that overloaded midfield and Grizz, yeah, you don't get that element of what you could do. You don't have that flair element. And sometimes players feel suffocated. Pogba had that for so many years. We couldn't get the best out of him because he was not in his natural position. And I don't want that same thing to happen to De Jong, even though I know Ten Hag knows how to get the best of De Jong. But then you've got to match that to a fan's expectation of, because at this minute, right now, I can say I know more than Ten Hag in terms of what the Premier League's like. Is that fair? Is that a fair assessment? Yes or no? Though? I'm not trying to be cocky or anything. I'm just saying I know more than Ten Hag in this Premier League because right now he's coming into this league. He's got the coaching abilities. He knows everything about coaching. But I know also that you can go and get Pogba, and why has nobody got the best out of Pogba? Why have we not got the best out of Pogba? Okay, it's down to Pogba himself as well, but we've not played him in his natural position for so many years.
I hear you.
Time will tell on that one, man. We just have to see where that one goes, people. But I want to move over to Chelsea, man, because we've got some kind of interesting news, Grizz, man. Man like Chelsea, man, they could be the serious consideration for Raphinha. This is after Sterling might be close as well. They're looking to hijack this, man. Do you reckon they'll get this one done? Or are you thinking they won't?
It's a tricky one, isn't it? Because I don't know, what would you do if you're Raphinha? Like, if you got a choice of, because Barcelona ain't got the funds for him. It's clear.
Yeah.
Unless, hold on, actually, because if you're not going to give him money for De Jong, Barcelona now got a choice to make. Do they want Raphinha or do they want Silva from City?
This is very, very. This is what I'm trying to say. And Barcelona now are losing targets. You know what I mean? And they're losing players as well. So that's the problem as well. So they've got to be quick in what they do. But I'm looking at the situation now here, and I'm just looking at it thinking, who wants it more? I think Arsenal don't need Raphinha. They don't need him right then. There's not an urgency to go and get Raphinha.
I agree. Unless Saka's not looking to sign that new deal.
Man, he's staying, man. He's staying for a year at least.
Yeah, I think so. He's definitely staying for a year, but he ain't signed that contract extension.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? That's what I don't know. This has got to be future planning, bro. Future planning. Raphinha, if they can pick up Raphinha for about 50 million, they'd like to future-proof, man. I don't know.
Dembele, Raphinha, I think I don't know what's the situation with Dembele. What's your latest kind of feeling on Dembele? Do you reckon
Dembele don't want to leave Barcelona, but they've got to offload people.
They've got to offload wages, man.
They've got to offload wages. That's what it is. Dembele don't want to go. Dembele don't want to leave Barca. Just like Frankie de Jong don't want to leave Barca. He's made it very clear he don't want to leave Barca. Yeah. It's not as though, look, I'm not cussing your club. It's not he don't want to go to United. Because, look, United are not... Yeah, no, that's fine. I get that. But people have to accept Barcelona is his dream club. So this is not cussing United. This is saying Frankie de Jong's at his dream club. And he wants to see if there's any chance of him staying. Because why does he want his dream ruined after a season or two? Is it second season? Yeah, second season.
Second season, yeah.
So...
No. Yeah, second season. It would have been third season now, but
it would have been third season, yeah. So leaving after the second season is not right for him. He wants to give it a shot. But Barcelona is very clear. It's very, very clear. Barcelona are forcing him out.
You know, it's a situation now with clubs now. What do they do? Do they keep a player who's unhappy? Do they keep a player knowing that the money that they had? It's very crazy now, this transfer market, isn't it?
Klopp's a massive believer. All our players that have gone wanted to go. End of story. You don't keep players that want to stay there. You know what I mean? Mane told us very nice and early he wants a new challenge, no problem. Emre Can told us very nice and early. You know what I mean? All these people, Luis Suarez wanted to go on, Phil Coutinho wanted to go on, no problem. Let them go. You keep it moving. You cannot keep players if they don't want to be there. That's a bad way of running a football team. If Frankie de Jong wanted to, but then the other way around is players that want to stay there, Saeed, you have to do your best to keep them.
You have to. Yeah, of course.
Like if Frankie de Jong, Henderson's another wicked example, Saeed. We're trying to force him out. So, but he said, "Nah, I don't want to go. I want to stay. 5-6 years later, he's the Liverpool captain, lifted up every trophy. That's what you call a story and a half, because he wanted to stay there and prove people. Frankie de Jong wants to stay there. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? They've got to do everything they can, but they can't. I can't see them.
Apparently Coleman apparently come out and said that Frankie de Jong doesn't want to stay at Barcelona. But again, this is what, for me, again, like I said to you, it's one of them situations where you got to think about your career as well. And it's not a bad situation of, you know, Ten Hag wanted you to come on. But again, it would not have been in this situation. Maybe you have to feel sorry for de Jong. But again, you know, this is how it is, man. He's got to come now and he's got to deliver. That's the problem. That's the kind of scary thing about being a footballer, is that your future, as much as you're in control of your future, you know, if a club comes in, they're going to force you out and they're going to try and say, right, we need the money. And then imagine if they kind of almost say to de Jong, well, we'll wait for de Jong to basically leave. And then the Barcelona fans are at de Jong's head for doing this and what. So it's a bit of a strange situation, man. Hit 44 says, what happened to Lewandowski versus Barcelona? I don't know what's going on with this one, Grizz. Do you know anything with this? with this Lewandowski. They're waiting for the money, basically.
Yeah.
They're
That's
waiting
it.
for the money.
It's waiting for the money, innit? That's it. There's so many. It's like it's going to be a domino effect, innit? When one move goes through, then they're all going to start going through. So that's what it's about, innit? Really. So when one club gets the money, it's normal. That's how it operates. That's how it works. So one club's going to get the money, obviously enables them to make money for another club move, and that's how it's going to keep going. And I think all of these, pretty much all of these moves are going to happen. Lewandowski's not going to stay at Bayern.
I think it's going to be crazy. Yeah.
No chance. After he said what he said, he's going to stay at Fing. No chance. Now Gnabry wants to move, and they're talking about sending him to the stands and not letting him play if he doesn't sign a contract.
What?
Yeah.
Swear down.
So you think they're gonna keep? Come on, man. Gnabry. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Mad. Who they got? Have they got replacements even for these guys, Gnabry and whatnot? Like,
They've got Mane, innit? They got Mane.
Mane doesn't play on the right, though, is he? He's gonna play centre forward, isn't he?
Left or right?
Can play across. Okay, fair enough. Okay, then, but still, you're losing a lot of quality there without
massive Gnabry and Lewandowski. That's mad.
That's mad, You know what? If the Antony deal didn't work, I wouldn't mind Gnabry. I'm not gonna lie, for the right price. How much are they saying? 40 million.
Gnabry is the best available transfer out there, in my humble opinion, right now. I would go snap up Gnabry. Any big club, go and snap up Gnabry.
But the thing is, though, someone saying there, Mane, Sane, and Coleman. I'm not gonna lie to you, that doesn't really scare me if you're looking at it. Like, it's not the Bayern of old, is it? Come on, let's be real. It's not the Bayern of old, people. The Bayern of old is a what do you call it? Lewandowski in his prime, Muller in his prime. Who did you also have in their prime? Robin.
Yeah, even Gnabry was a bad boy, man. Last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Man.
So again, like I said to you, Coleman, I think he's hit and miss. He's injury prone. You know what I mean? But I think Sane is quality player. But like I said to you, from where they were before and losing Lewandowski, they need more to replace Mane with. That's all I'm saying to people. I'm not trying to say that it's a rubbish option to kind of replace it. All I'm saying to people is that they need more depth. If they want to get back into this Champions League, when you look at it, because I'm looking at it right now, I'll be honest with you, I don't see anyone else apart from Real Madrid, because they're always with their heritage, Grizz, yeah? No one else is really matching Liverpool and Man City. Let's be honest. Who else is out there in world football now that's matching Man City and Liverpool? Is there anyone else for you? Bayern should be that team.
Real Madrid are the only ones, isn't it?
Real Madrid, basically, yeah. They never replaced Thiago. I'm looking at the midfielder right now. They've got Kimmich. Who have they got in the midfield? Goretzka. Has he really set the world alight?
He's solid. He's solid, yeah.
Job.
He's solid. Kimmich is the bad boy. Kimmich is up there.
Kimmich is the world class man. I think he's world class.
I think their defense is poor. Honestly, the Upamecano is poor. Sule is poor.
But he's left, isn't it? Sule's left, isn't it?
Yeah, Sule's left. Yeah,
left here to Dortmund. But they've got Pavard.
Pavard's a good player.
Pavard, he's extended.
They got
Gravenberch now. You know what? They got Gravenberch. They got the Mazraoui.
Yeah. So they brought in Mazraoui for.
But they don't have no creative midfielder though. Who's creating?
No, they have, man. They got the best. They got one of the best young midfielders in the world, Musiala.
Yeah, but that again will need to take time.
Musiala is so.
Is he ready though? Is he ready?
Bro, he's ready. Musiala is saucy, bro. I'm telling you, people, let him know about Musiala.
I've seen him, but I'm just saying to you, is he ready right now? He's still raw, man. People are saying he's still raw.
Yeah, he's young, innit? He's young, but he's ready. He's ready, man. I'm telling you. But you're right. You lose Lewandowski and Gnabry, and so far you've brought in Mane. Who else have they brought in, people? Have they brought any other attackers? Because that lessens your... Because Muller's not getting younger.
No, but I think he's still there, man. He's still a bad boy, man.
No, he's a GOAT. He's one of the GOATs, but he's not getting any younger. Sane's injury prone and temperamental. Coleman, the same. Injury prone. Bad boy when he's lit and ready to go. So I think because
we know they're going to win the league. We know they're going to win the league. There's no point talking about the league. They've won it for 10 seasons in a row. I'm talking about for Europe. If they lose Lewandowski, it's looking a bit meaty. But then again, you want to keep an unhappy player. You know, so that's all I'm saying.
This ain't getting clipped, but there's no chance they win the Champions League. They're way off.
Yeah.
He's ready, man.
It's crazy to think that, because at one time, 2020, when they won it, I thought, boy, they could they're gonna turn into monsters now, and they're gonna keep winning and winning. I thought that was their, when they had their Hansi Flick, I thought, right, they're gonna dominate now. It just shows you, man. When you have like moments and eras, things can change quickly.
No, 100%.
Things can change quickly.
Yeah, you got to keep it moving. You got to keep it moving.
You got to keep refreshing, and that's what Liverpool and Man City have done. To be fair, I know Man City haven't won it, and I don't know when they'll win it, but Man City, Liverpool keep refreshing. They keep adding quality and quality. You know what I mean? But we'll see, man. But in terms of Chelsea, they're gonna get Sterling now. It's an interesting one, Sterling, isn't it?
Do you reckon?
I'm looking.
Do you reckon they're gonna get him?
I think they'll get him. I think they're advancing the deal. But what do you make of this Sterling deal? I think he's a quality player, yeah. But I'm trying to look at it, and I'm trying to base it, and Aki as well, by the way. Aki. How do Chelsea utilize Sterling? Do they play him on the wings, up front as a false nine? How do they operate Sterling? Because it's an interesting one. Because I always think with a player that's come from Guardiola, who was so rigid in a system and has to almost play to that role to a T, to maybe a player now who's given a bit more freedom, given a bit more kind of less, more time to be more creative. How does he then operate? Do you think he still can play at the highest level for you? You know what I mean? What do you think?
I think Sterling is a good player. I think Sterling's a very good player. I don't think he's a good finisher. I think Chelsea need good finishers at the club. Therefore, I don't see it making the impact that they think it's going to make. They need a gunman. They need a finisher. Sterling is not a finisher, Saeed. Sterling is a chance creator.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, he makes chances.
Is that what they're trying to do then? Get Raphinha, get Sterling, create as many chances, so then basically any of the
if they get both, that's a hell of a coup. I don't know if they're gonna get Raphinha and Sterling. What do you think? I don't know, man.
Well, we'll see, man. Big up to the boss, man. He says great show again. You know what I mean? You'll never win anything. Saeed and my bro Grizz, man. Big up to everybody who's watching. 1,036 people watching, man. If look at that, man. 323 likes, man. Come on, people, man. Get the likes up, people. You guys are enjoying the show. Please smash a like on the video and make sure you subscribe to Grizz Khan. You're not far off 15K, man. You're less than literally a couple of K.
Yeah, slowly we're getting there, man. But with support from brothers like you, come on, man. We can keep.
There you go, people. Make sure you subscribe to him. Grizz Khan TV, man. This guy's doing every sort of football, man. He's literally doing everything. So hopefully we can get him to that position, man. So you know what it is with me with Sterling. I think he's effective. But I just feel like I'm going to see Chelsea fans just going mad at Sterling in late November. You know what I mean? That's what makes me feel like, because Chelsea always get them sort of players. They've got Pulisic. I'm not trying to compare it, by the way. Ziyech, Pulisic. How many players haven't worked for Chelsea? Like if you look at it,
Werner. He's going to create hella chances, but is he going to finish them? Is Sterling a good finisher, people? Am I wrong for saying Sterling's not a good finisher?
No. I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Sterling? What's that super chat? Bring that up.
Oh, this guy he's coming with a killer, man. Here,
I don't think that's a fact. I think he's just busting joke. That can't be.
Yeah,
real.
I think it's bullshit joke there. Yeah.
He's busting joke. That's not real.
I don't know, man. You know what it is for me, Chris. I'll be honest with you. I'm just looking at it in a way, where in a Guardiola system, I think it was kind of brushed under the carpet how many chances he kind of basically missed or whatever. Because you know why? Man City create too many. And you know what they do? They have finishers and they have killers. They've had Aguero for so many years. They've had so many players, De Bruyne, just been able to score. And so, therefore, Sterling's chances misses have been brushed under the carpet. Maybe for other people, they've seen it. But again, then you've got Mount in there. You haven't got many killers in there. You haven't got many people who are going to be goal scorers. So, I don't know, man. I think for me, Sterling, I think is a good signing. But I'm just trying to look at it from what happens in
It's not what they need. It's not what they need.
It's not what they need, yeah.
I don't think they have an issue creating chances. Like Chelsea create a lot of chances. I just don't think they've got a cold killer. I mean, I don't know, man. Now people are saying, fan.
I've watched Sterling for years, and when he attacked, he has to think in 1v1 opportunities. He fluffs it. Well, there you go, man. You know what I mean?
Bro, how's Arsenal going to feel when Chelsea come in and take Raphinha from them? Because it looks like it's Chelsea or Arsenal now.
Yeah. What do you think he picked? Champions League football? I'm sorry, man. That always is always the biggest prize, man. I think Champions League football. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when you look at Raphinha, he's not world class. He's not he's a top quality player, but he hasn't gone to the next level yet. And to get to the next level, who would you rather go to? Is it Tuchel or
Or
Arsenal Arteta?
yeah,
A
but
coach who works in different ways and a coach who hasn't got the best out of his strikers yet at the minute. Whereas if you look at maybe at Arsenal, maybe they're a bit more fluid in terms of the Brazilians. Maybe Arteta, he looks at Arteta's team and they're maybe more ready-made, sorry. Whereas he looks at Chelsea, they almost kind of now are having to maybe, I'm not saying start again, but they're having to kind of work their team again, if you know what I mean.
I think it's a tough one for him because he's guaranteed to play. Well, I guess he's guaranteed to play at Chelsea as well, right? Because they're going to get rid of Ziyech. Ziyech is going to take Ziyech.
Yeah, I think they will. I think they will get. Yeah, it's one of them situations where it just depends on where Tuchel wants him. I don't believe into the fact people are saying that Tuchel wants him as wing back. Nah, man, I can't see that. I think that's paper talk. I think a lot of people. Yeah, but I've always said to Grizz, I've always said to Malacia, and he hasn't liked it. I think even Culture Cam said it as well. I don't think Tuchel has got the best out of his attackers, whether we like it or not. Whether we think Ziyech has been a flop, whether we think Lukaku has been a flop, and rightly so, he's out of the football club, by the way. Whether we think Werner's been a flop and whatever, his goal to actual assist ratio is not that bad. But again, from where you watch football and where you watch it with your eyes, it's not been a good signing.
Yeah, you know, it hasn't. There's no doubt about it. I don't think anyone can deny that. Well, are people denying that?
No. I think there's a case of, you know what, he needs more quality. I think there's maybe that case where Chelsea fans thinking, no, we need to actually more quality in there. I don't know. It's a very, very tricky one, man. Has Tuchel got the best out of his attackers, or have the attackers that have been there from previous kind of, because Werner was bought under Lampard, Ziyech was bought under Lampard. It's only Lukaku that he's bought, isn't it? Lukaku. Pulisic was bought under Lampard. But then again, if you're working them for 18 months, Grizz, and you still haven't got the best out of them, what happens then? Do you just say you can get rid of all of them? Or is the coach not doing what he's meant to do? It's a very, very tricky one. A lot of people think that you've got an agenda against Tuchel. No, it's not. I'm just asking. Even Havertz, when you actually deep it, like, I know again, he wasn't bought by Tuchel. He was bought under Lampard. Again, I'm not trying to say that it's been good, but I think Havertz got 4 goals first season. I think the second season, how many goals has he got? 14 all competitions?
Struggling.
If that. Struggling. So again, where do you look at it from there? Hudson-Odoi, nowhere to be seen.
He hasn't improved any attacker, man. People can't deny that. He hasn't improved any attackers. He hasn't. Like, which one has he? In fact, you could say the opposite, bro. He's ruined attackers. Lukaku went there flying. Whether it's the formation or whether the role he played, he ruined him. Werner went there flying. Havertz was flying. Ziyech, Pulisic, all of these guys were bought because they had huge potential or good seasons. How can you not get the best out of any of them? Does it make sense to you?
This is it. And when you look at the actual, it's, you know what it is? It's a tricky one. I think for me, the jury's still out on Tuchel in terms of, his Premier League record has to do better. And you know what I mean? They must be doing better. I'm not trying to say that they should be competing with Man City and Liverpool. All I'm saying to you, their Premier League record lately hasn't been great. I'm sure they would want more kind of total tally of points in the Premier League. I think it's just one of them situations. Maybe, again, I think maybe he's the one to look out for next season to be under pressure. I don't know what people are thinking of that one. Let me know. Who's going to be under pressure next season in terms of managerial? I think it's going to be Tuchel. I genuinely do. I don't think Tuchel and Chelsea will be flying next season. I think there'll be struggles, but listen, time will tell with that one. I want to talk about a bit about Jesus. Jesus, man. A lot of people are talking about this one. It's a talk of the town, man, in terms of whether he can play striker role, man, for Arsenal. A lot of people are saying he's only the highest goals he's ever scored are 14 in the Premier League. Because I don't know if you've seen that interesting interview by the journalist from the Brazilian South American journalist Tim Vickery, where he actually asked him, "Do you want to play for up front number 9?" And he goes, "No, I want to play on the wing." And then that's why he didn't really play. Remember, I don't know if you know the World Cup, the last World Cup, he didn't really score goals, and then now Brazil don't even use him up front. So now, where do you look at him in terms of, because right now they play a false nine in Neymar. He's actually not their number 9 for Brazil. They play a false 9 in Neymar. So
I think,
where do you look at this one with Jesus? Is he a striker? Is he more one that can play across the front three? Can he be that main man, do you think? I think it's, by the way, it's a good deal, by the way, 45 million in this day and age, by the way. I just want to put that out there. I'm not jealous at all.
I think it's a good deal as well. I think it's about the right
deal.
price. It's one of those deals that you can say that it's not overpriced, it's not underpriced. It's about the right price, in my opinion. Again, I think he can play anywhere across the free side. I really don't know what's his strongest position, and I don't know if he knows his strongest position. I genuinely don't know that. You know what I mean? So, because look, Nketiah has signed a new deal, and he can only play through the middle, but the others can play across. I don't know. I think he's got to be put through the middle.
Someone saying here, King Salt, you said there, Saeed, that quote is from 4 years ago when Neymar was the main man. And 4 years back, who's the main man? Neymar. And Neymar is still playing as the false 9 up front. They don't play with a striker. They don't. So again, this is what I'm trying to say to you. I think he's got to be played through the middle or the left. He definitely won't be the right because Saka's there and they're going for Raphinha there as well. So we know it's going to be the left. Who plays on the left at the moment? Smith Rowe, Martinelli? No, it's Martinelli.
Yeah, so one of the two, which is young and untried. If they're going to play Nketiah through the middle, it's got to be Jesus off the left. And if Nketiah gets rested, then it's going to be Jesus from the right. So I think that's their two options.
Richarlison plays there, but then again, you wouldn't say Richarlison is a striker as well. So he's a place across the front three. So again, Richarlison, yes, but from what I've watched Brazil, I think Neymar's been the vocal point in that like false 9 position. But again, it could be Richarlison. But that's further to my point is the fact that again, Jesus is not the main man, and a lot of people, you know what I mean, are putting the question out there: can Jesus be that main man? When he's at Man City, he's been playing second fiddle to Aguero, and then he hasn't even played a striker for Man City because of the Pep Guardiola system.
Only he can decide and know this. Only he has to he's made the hard and bold decision to leave Pep and Man City where he was nice and comfortable. All right, he wasn't getting regular time, but you know, I mean, he was part of a team that's winning stuff. He's made a brave decision to go down out of the Champions League, out of the Champions League, Saeed, to Arsenal. Now he has to step up. Now he has to step up and make something of his career. And the only way he's going to do that is decide, this is my position, be strong with Arteta. I'm sure Arteta's got a plan for him. You know what I mean? He's got a plan for him. So let's see what happens.
It's you know what it is? It's one of them situations for me because we've got Ronaldo and he won't be able to do what Jesus does in terms of running, pressing, box to box in that role, live wire, give you that element of playing across the front three. But then again, Ronaldo has got the clinical finishing that maybe Jesus hasn't got.
Oh, no, definitely hasn't got. Yeah, definitely hasn't got.
Yeah, he hasn't got. Yeah, 100% hasn't got. That's what I'm saying, how very, very rubbish the market is in terms of strikers. You can't really... There's no more Lewandowski's anymore. There's no more Benzimas. There's no more, I don't know, Haalands. They're very... If there are, they're very few and far between. So you've got to be meticulous. And I think Arteta's thought, you know what? I'm going to maybe... I'm not going to look at the finishing and in terms of his goals at the minute. I'm going to see what he can offer me. I think Arsenal are a team that are molding into a team where they can have several top scorers. They can have Saka chipping in with 10 goals. You can have Gabriel chipping in with 10 goals. Odegaard chips in with 5 to 10 goals a season. You're looking at who else is out there? That new kid. What's the new kid that they bought?
Fabio Vieira.
This is what I mean. You can either do that model or you have an actual number 9 who's clinical and he can go and get you the goals. This is what Man City are now doing, even though they normally, you know what I mean, they spread about the goals anyway. And Nunes as well. Nunes will be the same as well. They'll look to get more goals in there as they look to push on. So it's crazy, man. I don't know, man. It's going to be one of them. Time will tell. But I just think for me, I think Arsenal have to be very patient, man, because at the end of the day, to be in the main man, to being the bit part play against Man City, to now being the main man, you have to adjust yourself. Fans have got to be patient with him. They can't just call him out and say, "What have we bought, man? This 45 million ain't good enough." Right? They've got to give him time because you have to mold yourself into being that actual number 9 that people now believe in. Because Lacazette didn't show up, and he was actually meant to be a number 9 for Lyon. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
No, 100%.
So
Look, as I said, it's in his own hands now. It's in his destiny now. He's going to be the main man at Arsenal. Arteta believes in him, trusts in him. He's come for Arteta. He's come for the belief, and Arteta's shown in him that he wants his main striker to be Gabriel Jesus, or main attacker, I should say, maybe, because we don't know for definite where he's going to play. And now it's up to Jesus. He's going to get a run of games that he didn't get at Man City under Pep Guardiola. Over to you, Gabriel Jesus. But from a Man City point of view, Saeed, what are you saying, man? No Sterling, no
you know what?
Jesus.
Uncomfortable questions, man.
I don't know, man.
Are they going to miss an element? If obviously, I don't know what happened with the Bernardo situation. That might speed up as the things go on. Boy, man, it's one of the situations of how. Oh, Man City. Oh no, goalkeeper. I thought there was a done deal there, but I think ultimately it just depends on. I think they have to replace Sterling, man. I'm sorry, man. You can't be relying on. I think Mahrez for me, again, quality player. They've got Mahrez and Foden out the wing, and they've got Grealish. But Sterling gives you something different. No, that's the thing. Sterling was the reason why. I'm not saying it was the full reason why they won the league at the end, but had that directness. They're going to miss that directness. 100%. People are saying City have been weakened. Time will tell. Someone saying, Grizz, you're quietly confident. I don't know, man. Maybe we'll see that at the start of the season. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll be more confident about the league now. If they lose more and more players.
About what? What's he saying? Like, I'm always confident. I've got a good team. Quietly confident what? What? That we're going to be challenging? Of course. Wouldn't you be? I don't get it. Explain, brother. What am I confident about?
Well, explain, brother. He said to you, explain, brother, man.
You know what I'm saying? Confident what? Like, of course. Wouldn't you be confident if you was a Liverpool fan?
What of course. But I think I'd show more chest. I don't know a lie. I think I'd be going out saying we're going to win the league.
Well, I'm going to say that, but I can't say that for fact, or I can't be.
No, not for fact. Yeah. In your own mind.
Yeah, of course. We're good as Man City. Absolutely. We're absolutely good, and we've proved it season on out. You know what I mean? So they're a fantastic outfit as well. They're a legendary team, and you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. You can't call it. So I'm not going to say
3 in a row. Nobody's done 3 in a row since I think Man United, is it?
You man, innit?
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I still don't want Liverpool to win the league, but
of course you don't. Of course you don't. But then you want them to win 3 in a row. So they're gonna.
Yeah, man. Again, look where we are in the mud.
And look at your hard times.
People are telling me to praise Myrtle, and I'm thinking about other things, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to protect my pride out here, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Big up to London. Blues TV. He goes, if we get Ralph and I think he's been Raphinha and Neymar, you better keep watch. You better keep watch. Yeah. Well, what do you reckon?
I hope they get Ralph and Neymar. You lot are in trouble if that's your deals. No, seriously.
Neymar's an interesting one, man. I don't know where he's going, man. He seems to be. I don't know, man. I don't know what he's doing. Is he trying to force his way out? I still think there's something on with Neymar. You know, I don't know, man. Is he gonna go somewhere? I hope he goes Juventus, man. I genuinely do, man. I want to see someone come out there in Europe and stop Man City and Liverpool, man, for that Champions League. I think Neymar to Juventus would be unreal. You know, Chiesa got on one side, Neymar on the left, Pogba. You've got I don't know who's gonna come in midfield. Then you've got Vlahovic. Boy, that would be a saucy team, man. I'm telling you, don't think so?
Nah, I'm not feeling that.
But I don't think Juventus can afford it after the Pogba wages. I'm not sure, but you know, I mean, by the way, we have to, you know, Juventus with their money situation. Yeah, nobody's talking about that. You know, 1 minute they were broke here, and the next minute, you know, they're spending money on Vlahovic. They got transfers out of nowhere, bro. I don't know what Juventus do here, but people need to watch out for Juventus, man. I'm telling you, man.
You reckon?
Yeah, man. I don't know. 1 minute, bro. They were broke at 1 minute. They looked like they were in financial trouble.
But you know, come on.
And then all of a sudden,
of Italy, come on, man. They're the old lady of Italy, man. Them people, come on, they run that country.
They run that, yeah. So you're trying to say?
Yeah, they run that country.
Yeah, man. Big up to you, man. Blue Miki says, Grizz, if you look at the last time Liverpool had an amazing season, the next one was full of injuries and inconsistencies. You think it could happen again? Ooh, he's trying to put that nudge.
Yeah, but the thing is, look, injuries happen, innit? I can't control injuries. No one can control injuries. If injuries happen, then every team's fucked, innit? If you have the injuries that we had, there's no way majority of teams would have finished third. And we still managed to finish third. So I can't control that. I have to assume that we're going to get normal injuries like every other club. And if we get normal injuries like every other club, we're one of the best teams in Europe.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, make sure you keep liking the video, people. I know you enjoy the content, but just a quick reminder, please like the video. Please subscribe to both channels, Saeed TV and Grizz Khan. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe to him. Sue Kamakdik says, I am Dutch and Butnote was better than Malacia. Hashtag flop. See, I don't know how to interpret that, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I don't know if you're just a trolling. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've not watched enough of Malacia to even say he's gonna be the next big thing. I just have to
Mhm.
judge him because I looked at Tellers and I watched his comps, mate. And bloody hell, mate, I thought we were getting the next best thing. And bloody hell, mate, it was meaty. Let's say the least. So I don't know, man. I have to judge it when I see it. That's all I can say, bro. Big up to London Blues TV. He wanted to stay, but the PSG president called him out, so he's gonna try and dip. Grizz, shush. Imagine why do you just say the word Sterling, bro? Sterling, Neymar, and Raphinha. Your front three is, yeah, meh, basically.
Oh, is that what it means? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Go on.
Oh, shit.
What?
Oh my god, man. I think I got baited, you know? Oh
So keep it
my
moving.
god.
Keep it moving, innit? Keep it moving.
Yeah. Let's keep it moving,
Keep
man.
it moving, innit?
You
Why are
know
you
what
bringing it
I'm
up, man? Just keep it moving, innit?
Nah, you know what it is, man. You know what I have to protect. Look at that, man. Even my camera. Let me compose myself, man. My camera's even blurred, man.
Your camera's feeling it. Your camera's feeling it, man. Saeed's feeling it, man. His camera's feeling it. He has to compose himself. What did you lot make him do, man? I don't understand. You lot are, you know what I mean? I have to run his channel for him for a little while. What are you lot making him do, man? Do that kind of shit, man.
Yeah, man.
You lot,
That's bad, man. It's a
you
very
lot are
calm
naughty.
show, yeah. And they
You
did
lot are
it to us,
naughty, man.
but yeah, they're naughty, man. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I've been ever baited for a long time, man. Since lockdown, man. You know what I mean? Lockdown, we're in our house here. That's the last time I got baited. But it is what it is, man. Fair play, man.
Happens to the best of
Yeah, it
us.
happens to the best of us. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. But any other transfer news? Anything else that's come out of nowhere, like that you know about, transfer wise?
No, man.
I can't think. Let us know in the comments, man.
Yeah, these are the big news coming out. I think it's going to get heat. Obviously, it's going to get heated up. In the next week or so.
Tottenham going in for Richarlison, and I think you know what? Yeah, I know Henry. Big up to Henry. Why he was getting absolutely cooked, by the way. But he was saying that why are we going for them kind of players? I think they're decent players.
What kind of players does he want?
I don't know, you know. Listen, big up to Henry, yeah. But what players did he want, man? I think Richarlison and Gray Gordon, they're two players that can be effective under Conte. They're not wholesale names. Or
100%.
They're the Conte kind of players, exactly.
Conte,
guys who are workhorses.
You can see Richarlison at Spurs. You can see him there, man.
And I think Craig Gordon, I'm not going to lie to you, I think he's a top talent, man. I look at him and I think, you know what? For Everton last season, he carried them. I want to say carried them, but he was their kind of like hope towards the end of the season. I'm not going to lie to you. Not Craig Gordon. I mean, just a Gordon, Anthony Gordon. That's it, yeah. Anthony Gordon, man. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I think he's a good player, man. He's very direct. I like direct players, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Obviously, I like players who have got a bit of flair or whatnot. But in terms of what he does, he's very effective, man. So I think that's going to be a good signing. But again, I don't know what Tottenham want. They've got a bit kind of slow at the minute. I don't know if they're working on something or they haven't got the right back situation got a bit quiet. Richarlison obviously might be going. Sven Botman to Newcastle. That's the one, yeah. Sven Botman, bro. That's
solid.
A good sign.
I like the way they're working. I like the way Newcastle are working.
Solid signings, you know. Who have they got now so far? So they've got Grameresh. They've got Sven Botman. Trippier. They're about to go and get that guy, you know, from Bayer Leverkusen. The winger.
Oh, Diaby, Musa Diaby.
Musa Diaby as well. They're going to get him as well. So, bro, Newcastle, man. Imagine Musa Diaby and Thingy on the wings. Oh, you're not catching them, mate. You're not catching them.
I say Maxim could, you know what I mean, could play at a better level, man. What do you think?
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I look at St. Maxim, yeah.
Don't say you see Traore.
I'm not a fan, but hey?
Don't say you see Adama Traore in him.
No. I just get frustrated watching, what's his name? My guy you just said then. I get frustrated watching him. The TK one has gone. Has not happening now. The deal it's dead. It's basically dead in the waters. So
I don't know about that.
It is. I'm sure I've seen something. It's dead in the waters. Apparently the deal's off. Oh shit! Oh,
Go on.
oh!
What's happening now?
Breaking news, people. David Ornstein. Raphinha.
What's he said?
Ooh, people. Chelsea fans, man, get excited.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is mad. This is mad.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if they get him.
Close to agreeing fee north of 55 million for Leeds for Raphinha.
But not done yet.
There you
CSC now placed with LUFC. A 25-year-old as long-term Barcelona cannot afford it at present. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I told you Barcelona can't do it. Yeah, Barcelona can't do it.
And Arsenal not currently at required price. Oof. Tell you now, man, where does that window?
It's hotting up.
Like now it's hotting up, man. Jeez, that's a good deal, man. 55 million. So why did he want 65 million? I don't understand.
Who wants 65?
Yeah. Okay.
Who wants
65? At first, I thought it was 65 million. So
no. 55 million, man. That's a good fee for him, bro.
Very good fee, man. So fair play, man. Just as we were about to wrap up the show, Grizz, we've given them good news for Chelsea fans. I told you, man. Rival talk, man. You might need to just watch it every weekend, and you get good news, man. And we try to give you non-biased opinion. You know what I mean? Maybe 100%. If you go on to maybe on the big six, I might rattle a few people. But listen, it is what it is. People, we're gonna wrap up the show here. Still, we have nearly 1.2k in the building. Let's at least. How many likes should we set them?
500, man. Are you serious? 500, man.
Yeah, at least 500 likes, people. If you can't give us 500 likes, then I'm sorry. You know what I mean? You might have disgraced it. I always say that you might have disgraced. But Grizz, before you go, man, let them know where they can find you. And if you're doing any live streams, are you doing one right now after this?
Well, I'm doing a right one now. I'm doing the Daily Grizz right now. I've got Liaz with me, and I've got man like Omar with me. So
there you go.
If you want to come on and chat more football, head over to GrizzCon TV right now, crowd. And yeah,
let me put the link in the chat, and then people just basically just go there, innit?
Yeah. Click it and
let me click it now.
We're just gonna continue this chat because this is breaking news about Raphinha. Me and Saeed.
Yeah, breaking news. I might be on City Extra, but this Lewis guy, man, I don't know what he's done here. Where's your? It's not even there. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a link.
Yeah, people.
Just get the link. Come over. And people just come over. If you want more Raphinha chat, just come over, people.
Hello, chat, man. Yeah, man. We're gonna continue.
There we go, people. Continue the chat over there. I'm going to be on City Extra in about half an hour, but make sure you come over. The link is right there. If you want more chat about Raphinha, any Chelsea fans, come over there. Support Grizz Karma. We're a community, man. Listen, it's all about love around here, man. So big up people. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be back tomorrow, and we're out. Take care.